Silarinya Damarasri. I am a nursing student at University of Indonesia, and I am an IISMA awardee 2021 at University of Glasgow. In the University of Glasgow, I studied earth science, climate change, psychology, and Scottish literature. And now I am at the main campus of the University of Glasgow. And now I will unfold my journey from the beginning of the IISMA program until the end of IISMA. Well, due to the bad weather, I need to move inside. And now I'm in James McCune Smith Learning Hub. And let's continue my story. I first heard about IISMA from my lecturers. By that time, the registration time was almost closed. At first, I almost gave up. But suddenly I thought, it's better to be disappointed because I was rejected than disappointed because I didn't try at all. I'm very grateful every time I remember it because my lecturers were helpful and supported me during the IISMA registration process. Of course, I encountered some challenges during the registration process until departure. These challenges are like Indonesia being suddenly included in the UK's red list country and the obligation to undergo quarantine for 10 days. The 10-day quarantine experience, in my opinion, is pretty good. I was placed in a comfortable hotel. I have learned a lot of new things while in quarantine. The novelties are like drinking from the tap and not having a bidet in the toilet. For Indonesians, this is certainly quite strange. During quarantine, I also had to do 2 PCR tests by myself. This is the most challenging part for me. The second challenge I faced was hearing the Scottish accent. In my opinion, the Scottish accent is quite challenging because I often have to ask people to repeat what they say. However, after a few months living in Glasgow, I become more familiar. Oh, there is an interesting thing I found in Glasgow. Glasgow provides medical equipment in public places such as street and station. In addition, we can perform rapid tests and PCR tests for free. In my opinion, this will really help the community if it is implemented in Indonesia. The University of Glasgow itself, in my opinion, is lovely. My first impression, like Hogwarts. The building is stunning. The University of Glasgow has several places to study, such as the James McCune Smith Learning Hub and the library. In addition, the University of Glasgow also provides a huge gym and a swimming pool that can be used for free by students. Very interesting, isn't it? However, what's even better than that is that the University of Glasgow is surrounded by very great and competent people in their fields. The learning process at the University of Glasgow is blended due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Students simply come to campus every seminar schedule. Approximately, every class is only filled by 20 students. Students are invited to be actively involved in discussions during the learning process. The thing that is quite challenging is reading 1 book per week. If students don't read before class, they will miss the discussion and the lecturer will notice that. In my opinion, this is quite different from my experience in Indonesia. I really like learning in class because the lecturer will walk around and explain things that I don't understand. Apart from academics, the University of Glasgow also has many exciting communities and activities. There is a fresher week at the beginning of the semester, a welcoming party for exchange students in early October, and a Christmas party. At these events, we were able to find new friends from outside the UK. In my opinion, the IISMA 2021 program is extraordinary. I had the opportunity to study subjects outside of my field, as well as to study foreign cultures. Without this IISMA program, I would not be able to study Scottish literature, study earth science, and experience field trip to Holyrood. With the IISMA program, I can understand more about climate change and psychology. This was really a valuable experience for me because I could learn other things outside of my field. As a nursing student, I can also compare how the health system in Indonesia and the United Kingdom. I am officially IISMA biased because I feel the program to study abroad is very good and valuable. I want other Indonesian students to be able to gain valuable insights and experiences like what I got during the IISMA 2021 program. IISMA, be bold to go abroad!